Alright guys, be patient with me for just a second as I get this lined up. Let's see. We straighten it out with a couple of ceramic capacitors. That makes sense, right? If I don't break it first. Sure, that works. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me. I been having a hard time to figure out whether I was even going to use my phone anymore to make videos. So this will be the, I guess the telltale sign is whether I am or not. So tonight we're taking apart traffic control boxes. This one is a Eagle Signal Genesis made by, or it's the EPAC 300. Alright. So, let's see. Well, she just wanted to fall apart on me before I even got it. Oh yeah, we're coming after you, baby. Oh, this is so good. I forgot all of my tools are over on the other table, so I'll be leaving you guys here in a minute to go get a screwdriver, I think. But let's see what we get out of this thing first. Now, fellas, I don't know if it's showing up on the camera or not, but this right here is a pretty Mylar. And I bet it's showing how unprepared I was for this. I forgot all about the Mylars being in here. So I hope winter's going good for you guys. Time's drawing near. I've got about another month at work, and then I'm going full-time e-waste. The whole plan 4 years ago when I went and got this job was I was planning on doing it for 3 years and get the money up to be a hauler. And I'm sure you've seen the videos by Tucker Upper doing doing foreclosures, which I will actually probably still do that. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, so the plan is right now to pass out 5,000 flyers. You know what they say, go big or go home. And it's actually not as bad as you might think. Check prices there on Vistaprint, and looks like it's going to run, I think $400 is what I found out. Hey, there we go. Nice aluminum. I like that. Alright. Sorry, I've been trying to take care of the low value waste as I come to it. because I'll tell you what, guys, it's killing me. You know, I'd say for every good item that you get with value, we'll say a server. For every server you get that's got great value that you can take apart, get paid on the board, I bet you get one box of stuff that you can't really do a whole lot with. Okay, yeah, that's magnetic. So, but you can't just throw it away. That makes absolutely no sense. You know, like a box of USB cords. You know, as far as the place I take everything, you got to cut off the gold connector ends, and then you get aluminum wire for the rest. Which I'm good with that, but it does take time. And so what I've noticed, or what I try to do now, is I take things apart, is to do what I can to separate this stuff as I go. But I spent all weekend long just cleaning low value items. And I mean, not all of it's low value. It's got like copper wire. You know, you got to cut the ends off. And first you got to untangle it from something that might be good. You know, you never know. There's no sense when I get my electronics in, what I'll do is I'll run through and match cords up just to make sure. Now see, this is an LCD screen. Now, I'm betting, I don't know, oh wait, no. This will be the LCD piece. Do you guys know, is this silver, that right there? Or is any part of it precious metals? I'd hate to throw something away and then find out later on I threw away money. So I've just been throwing these into another stack. But these boards ain't too bad on the back of the LCD screens. Now what's funny is this one has these IC chips. This one's another I got off, and it's got the blobs. So those are just like the BGAs. So I'll get that off at a later date. So what do we have in here? So now this is an older unit. So I know that this guy right here will have not the greatest of pins, but they won't be bad. You know, the newer computers, I just cut these, throw them in a bucket, and get my 40 cents a piece, or 40 cents a pound. But these older units, I'll go ahead and check them out, and if they're worth it, I'll pull them. So yeah, there's quite a bit of plating on this guy compared to a lot of the stuff we get new. So I'm going to put him to the side. And I'll pull those pins out there in the truck at work, of course. Now we're down to a month. I got to get that done, right? Okay, this guy right here. I don't know if you can see the little tabs. It's just stuck down inside of these tabs right here. Come on now. I know you're coming out. You know you're coming out. Might as well just give up. I tell them that in hopes they will. It's just like when I go fishing, I tell the fish, just jump in the boat. It's over with by the time I get there. Okay, so, can you see that? That, my friends, is a huge capacitor. Look at that boy. So I'm going to save these, this one and that one, and seen a couple videos where guys were using these for different projects. So we'll see what we got going. I don't think there's any, I think they're just aluminum inside the aluminum cans. Yeah. So we'll throw that aside. Come back to the board in a minute. Now, he's already wired. So I'll just leave him wired then. That off to the side. I don't know if you noticed or not, I saved the mounting bracket for that item also, just cause makes things easier when you have the brackets to go along with it. So you guys ready for Christmas? Yeah, neither am I. So normally, what I do is I go out the 23rd at about 3 in the morning, and I do my shopping then. All of my Christmas shopping is done in a matter of about 45 minutes. And if I happen to forget you, must have been you were a bad boy that year. No, it ain't that bad. I've forgotten a couple times, people here and there, but I always make it up to them. So here we go. Beautiful aluminum box. Look at this, guys. Beautiful aluminum box. Now, I haven't quite figured out what to make of these things. You know, it makes I want to save it for something, but I don't know what. I've got like 5 of these laying around the garage, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's get back to the board. That's what you came here for, right? So I know what you're thinking. Is he gonna make us sit through all these? Yeah, afraid I am. But that's why we're getting the drill. My wife got me this drill 10 years ago. Just a Craftsman 19.2, and yeah, I think she paid $100 for it, but I've never had any issues with it. The only issues I've had with this drill is when I first got them, they were 19.2 battery, or not, they were NiCad batteries. So I was worried about it when I seen the lithium batteries come out. You know, I really didn't have too much faith in it, because You know, the drill's great, and the flashlight's great also. But the saws that Craftsman made for the NiCad batteries, they sucked. You know, just put it bluntly, you turn that saw on, and it would cut for roughly about a minute and a half if you were lucky, and it would die. You know, I thought, okay, well, that's great if you're sawing a little twig or something, but you know, I really thought this would work. But the lithiums came out, and guys, it's a difference of night and day. It really was. When I put the lithium on there, I was so excited about it. I even made a video in response to Moose's review of the Craftsman saw. It's way back in the early days. But I'm pretty happy with it now. You know, my circular saw and the Sawzall, you know, I put a fresh battery in it, and it lasts, I don't know, 6 minutes, 7 minutes now. I guess I should have checked that first, huh? Alright, so boards and fuses. What do you guys do with these things? These, I mean, do you go through and check each one? Do you just throw them off? I've heard there's certain fuses out there that are silver. They have silver, and I've heard there's some palladium. Maybe it wasn't palladium, but either way it goes. I think it was supposed to pop. There it goes. But I'm pretty sure that that's not these bus type fuses. I think that's what they're called. So if you guys happen to know the secret on that, let me know. Looky there, though. I don't know if that's gold or brass, but I don't know. We'll pull that out in a few minutes here. So I was telling Michael Murphy, that I've got a specific plan laid out. I'm gonna see if I can get up and see him in the spring. You know, guys, I'm working on a business for me and my family, but I'm also trying to working on this other thing. I would like to create like a nationwide effort for all of us, and that way we can go after major corporations. Now, I just said a little more than I wanted to. Okay, well, this guy is brass, so we're going to lay him to the side, throw him in the brass bucket. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a plan that'll work, but it's going to take a lot of time to put it together the way I want to do it, to make sure that all parties are safe. Alright, so you guys know I save all these. I don't know what they're called, little end pieces that connect the different pins on these boards. I noticed in one of the videos that E-Waste Ben saves them too. So let's see what we got here, guys. Tell you one thing I'm seeing right off the bat. Look at this. This is a lithium battery. So that's the first thing. At first I thought it was a one of them the crystal oscillators, one of these. Yeah, when I first seen that, I thought it was one of these. There it is. One of these right here. But it's not. It is a lithium battery. Guys, I've said this before. I'm going to say this every single video I make when these come up. Pull your batteries off your boards. Hey, by the way, speaking of other videos, what are your goals? What's your dreams? Have you guys been thinking about it? Did you put it on paper like I said? Guys, you're not going to be able to make it come true if you don't put it on paper. As soon as you put it on paper, you're not only making the past, you're writing the future. So please, take just a little bit of time. Write down your goals. Write down your dreams. It doesn't take a lot. Son of a bitch. Oops, sorry guys. Yeah, I can tell already. Silver, or not, yeah. Silver, palladium, I'm betting this one's the same way, and it is. So, I mean, they're nice boards. Let's see. We'll see, got some really nice military grade pens there. And no, I think if I was to pull all the chips and burn them and go through the process, I think I'd do all right, don't you? But we're not talking about that right now. So let's see. I know I had another question. Oh, guys. These little yellow fellas right here. Now, some have told me, yes, they're tantalum. No, they're not tantalum. It is my understanding that all tantalums will be marked clearly with a plus and or a negative sign. I was looking for one on this board so I could show you real quick. But not only are they always on the board where it goes in, the tantalum itself will also be marked with a plus sign. Well, so, what is that? My guess is that it's probably some type of, it is a capacitor, and I'm betting there's some silver in there with the age of this board, but I don't know what it is exactly. Guys, hang on just a minute. Alright guys, so this video's gotten way too long.